The journey of Faded Hearts has finally reached its emotional conclusion, and with it comes a wave of heartfelt goodbyes that have left fans around the world in tears. As the final episodes aired, leading stars Chen Jaywin and Li Qin shared deeply personal farewell messages to the characters they portrayed, messages that quickly went viral for their sincerity, vulnerability, and emotional depth. For months, Faded Hearts was more than just a drama. It became a shared emotional space for viewers, a story that explored destiny, sacrifice, love, and loss through characters who felt achingly real. As the curtain closes, Chen Jaywin and Li Qin's words feel like a final embrace both for their characters and for the audience that followed every step of their journey. Chen Jaywin, you taught me how to love without fear. Chen Jaywin's portrayal of his Faded Hearts character was widely praised for its emotional restraint and quiet intensity. In his farewell message, he reflected on how deeply the role had changed him, not just as an actor, but as a person. To you, who lived bravely in a world full of uncertainty, Chen wrote, "Thank you for teaching me how to love without fear, even when the ending was unknown." He went on to describe the long nights on set, the repeated takes of emotionally exhausting scenes, and the moments when the line between actor and character began to blur. According to Chen, there were days when he carried the character's pain with him long after filming ended. "Some goodbyes are not loud," he continued. "They are quiet, heavy, and stay with you long after the words are spoken. Saying goodbye to you feels exactly like that." Fans were particularly moved by Chen's admission that letting go of the character was far more difficult than he had expected. He described the role as a companion who walked beside him during a significant chapter of his life, one he would never truly forget. "Li Qin, you will always live in my heart." Li Qin's farewell message struck an equally powerful chord. Known for her emotional nuance and expressive performances, Li Qin delivered what many fans called a love letter to her character. "You cried, you smiled, you endured, and you loved with everything you had," Li Qin wrote. "Through you, I learned the beauty of resilience and the quiet strength of a gentle heart." She expressed gratitude for the opportunity to portray a character whose emotional journey resonated so deeply with viewers. Li Qin revealed that she often reread the script in silence, absorbing not just the dialogue, but the unspoken emotions between the lines. "Even though your story has ended," she added, "you will always live in my heart. Thank you for trusting me to tell your story." Her words quickly spread across social media, with fans quoting lines from her message alongside scenes from the drama's most heartbreaking moments. Many admitted they cried not only because the drama had ended, but because Li Qin's farewell made the goodbye feel final and real. A shared goodbye that touched millions. What made these farewell messages especially powerful was how clearly they mirrored the themes of Faded Hearts itself. The drama was never just about romance, it was about impermanence, choice, and the courage to love even when fate is uncertain. Together, Chen Jaywin and Li Qin's messages felt like an extension of the story, a final chapter written not by screenwriters, but by the actors who lived inside these roles for months. Fans from different countries shared their reactions online. "It feels like saying goodbye to real people, not fictional characters. Their words hurt more than the ending. I never thought a farewell message could make me cry this much." Some viewers even noted that reading the actors' messages changed how they perceived the final scenes, adding new layers of meaning and emotional weight. The legacy of Faded Hearts. As the drama concludes, Faded Hearts leaves behind a legacy defined by emotional storytelling and unforgettable performances. Chen Jaywin and Li Qin's portrayals will be remembered not just for their on-screen chemistry, but for the sincerity they brought to every scene. Their farewell messages serve as a reminder of why audiences connect so deeply with stories like this, because behind every character is an actor who gives a piece of themselves to bring that story to life. In the end, Faded Hearts may have finished airing, but for fans, the emotions remain. And through the words of Chen Jaywin and Li Qin, the characters they loved are not truly gone, only resting, preserved in memory, waiting to be revisited whenever the story is watched again. As one fan beautifully summarized online, the drama ended, but the hearts it touched will remember it forever. Behind the scenes, a bond that went beyond the scripture. Industry insiders and staff members who worked on Fated Hearts revealed that the emotional chemistry between Chen Jaywin and Li Qin was not limited to the screen. Throughout filming, both actors were known for their intense focus and mutual respect. Crew members often described the atmosphere on set as quiet but emotionally charged, especially during scenes involving separation, sacrifice, and unspoken love. Chen Jaywin reportedly stayed behind after filming wrapped on several occasions, rewatching key scenes and discussing character motivations with the director. Li Qin, on the other hand, was known for keeping detailed notes about her character's emotional arc, sometimes writing short reflections after particularly difficult scenes. These behind-the-scenes habits now feel deeply connected to their farewell messages. Fans believe the sincerity of their goodbyes was born from months of emotional investment, trust, and shared storytelling. Fans around the world say goodbye together. Following the release of the farewell messages, social media platforms were flooded with tribute posts. Hashtags related to Fated Hearts, Chen Jaywin, and Li Qin once again trended globally, despite the drama having officially ended. Fans organized online watch parties to rewatch the final episodes, sharing screenshots of emotional scenes paired with quotes from the actors' farewell messages. Some fans wrote letters of their own addressed not to the actors, but to the characters as a way of processing the goodbye. "I didn't just lose a drama, I lost a routine. This story stayed with me during my hardest days. Thank you for existing when I needed comfort." These reactions highlighted how deeply Fated Hearts had embedded itself into the daily lives of its viewers. For many, it was more than entertainment, it was emotional companionship. When fiction feels real. One of the most striking outcomes of Chen Jaywin and Li Qin's farewell messages was how clearly they blurred the line between fiction and reality. Their words acknowledged what fans often feel but rarely hear actors admit, that saying goodbye to a character can feel like losing a part of oneself. In an industry where projects move quickly and roles change often, such openness felt rare. Critics praised both actors for honoring their characters with dignity rather than distancing themselves once filming ended. A well-known drama critic commented, "Their farewell messages were not promotional. They were personal. That is why they resonated so deeply."